172. What are you doing here?
Keeping you from falling off a 1,000,000-story building. Sorry.
I think you've helped me enough for one day.
That is so not fair.
Not fair. Not fair is you invading my privacy. Not fair is you destroying something that probably meant the world to my father.
Nick, can you please be mad at me when we're back at the egg we need to book your prime Gorm bait?
What we have here is a failure to communicate, Mr. Bluetooth. I don't see recapacitators being replaced.
What is wrong with you people? You have him replacing light bulbs?
Recapacitators?
Whatever. For the rest of his life for a couple of seconds of blackout?
Allegra, stop.
I mean, a couple of seconds?
It only took an instant for the infopathogen virus to wipe out all our maps. A blink of the eye to cut us off from Galidor and the rest of the outer dimension. And here you are with a ridiculous story about a map and a flying egg.
Why didn't you just send some explorers or something to remap the place?
We did. They didn't come back.
Some explorers?
My daughter was one of the last.
She didn't know.
Now she does. And she'll share your sentence.
Oh, this is worse than aquarium meltdown! What are you doing?
If we're not going to be close, we might as well be moving.
But how did you start? Oh, hold it steady!
I can handle it. It just wants to fight me a little more than I thought.
Okay, I got ticked off. I do that sometimes.
Yeah. So do I.
Nick,
Yeah?
I didn't mean to wreck your dad.
I know. I know.
Without the map, the egg has no navigational source. It can't be controlled.
You're telling me this now?
Hey, isn't that the egg?
They got it running.
Kind of.
Incoming!
You're ripping it! Hey! Levitation out of here!
Look out! Grab a hold!
I don't believe this.
It's so cool. Hey, look. Euripides got the egg under control. Not bad for a 200-year-old frog. If the map's still broken, how'd you start this thing?
Simple. I shorted out the primary circuit with my ice beam.
An auxiliary system must have kicked in. Yes, of course. The stranger always built in a backup. That was his signature. A backup for everything.
Backup. Backup.
Nick? He made a backup of everything. That was his thing, right? So why not for...
His life. It's back. It looks like an ordinary book. It's so high-tech. Like, maybe it's glitch technology.
There's no auxiliary circuit on this thing.
Wait, go back a couple pages. The map.
The design schematics. An auxiliary circuit.
No! Closing in!
Fix the map.
Yes. Activator clamp on. Dual blue wires clipped.
They're right on top of us!
Jens!
Mini generator full power. Fixed.
Let's book. Oh, boy. Jens, I'd really like to be invisible right now.
He can't find a part!
What part?
They're in attack formation!
Allegra! What part?
What part?
I need a recapacitator.
Nick?
I heard. Get this to Jens fast.
This what you need?
Yes.
Jens!
Hey! Oh! There. That should do it. You now have a map of all the safe pathways through the vinculum.
In time, this one map will be shared throughout Regal Vin, and we'll be free to travel to the other realms again.
Told you we had a map.
You don't know what this means to me. If we'd had this before, my daughter wouldn't have... She'd have still been with us.
I'm sorry we couldn't help.
You just did.
So Nick isn't gonna still be spending the next 30 years plugging in recapacitators, right?
I'm afraid if we keep him around here much longer, he'll blow another transformer. You're free to go, Mr. Bluetooth. That really is your name?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. You have given us a great treasure.
On Earth, I was a crazy dreamer. But on Galidor, I walked in my dreams and I learned from them. Wow.
Your dad was an incredible guy.
So I'm learning.
I think he would have dug you.
Yeah, I think he would have dug you too.
You know, I wouldn't be entirely surprised if one of these days we just bumped into him.
You think?
Stranger things happen here. Like all the time.